Good morning, planner fans. I wanted to do a quick video for you guys, mostly about an epiphany I had yesterday that I'm very excited about, and to kind of give you a rundown of the last couple of months of planner situation that's been going on. So if you guys have watched my other videos, you know that I've tried a million different types of planners, just about every planner there is out there. And the biggest ones that I've tried, the biggest names I've tried the Midori Traveler's Notebook, which was my first love. And then I tried an Erin Condren Life Planner, which is what I'm currently in. Then I also tried a Filofax, Erin Condren Life Planner. I tried an InkWELL Press Planner, and I'm just going to give you guys a quick rundown of what I thought about each planner. It's just going to be a few seconds for each one. It will be really quick. The Midori Traveler's Notebook, I loved. That was my first one. That's this one right here. I loved the bullet journaling setup I had in it, but I needed a way to have a calendar and a future planning system. So I made a little calendar for it, but it wasn't exactly quite what I was looking for yet. This is just another one that I made. If you can believe it, this leather actually used to be almost completely white, but with time and use, it turns into this really pretty caramel color. So these are the ones that I've made before. But I really enjoyed the bullet journaling aspect of it, and so I was always torn. When I wasn't using this one, I really missed the bullet journaling brained up aspect of it. But then I found an Erin Condren Life Planner. The reason I really enjoyed this planner and really the reason I'm still using it today, I bought it 6 months ago and I'm still using it. And for any of you planner addicts out there, that's a pretty big deal. 6 months of the same planner. I do enjoy the interchangeable covers because I can change them out with the seasons. I can also make them myself. I have a laminator, so I've made a couple different colors that I really like. Covers rather, and I'm not a terribly creative or colorful-ish person. I don't really know how to match colors very well or make things look really cutesy, so that's kind of why I like the Erin Condren Life Planner, because it basically does it for you. She has all the color schemes for the month laid out, and then all you have to do is match the colors, and I can do that. I can match colors. So I've enjoyed my 30 or 45 minutes that I spend, setting this up with the washi tape and things like that and the different colored pens. I probably spend, like I said, 30 to 45 minutes on my planning night, which is Saturday night, because my weekends are Friday, Saturday, so Saturday is my Sunday, so I plan my week ahead on that night, which I'm going to do tonight. So it's a really great size for me too. I don't have a ton of appointments going on, so the morning, day, and night boxes work really well for me. I've also done a little bit of bullet journaling in here, but it kind of still left me wanting something more, not necessarily just a bullet journal, but a brain dump aspect, which I don't really have in here because I'm a big chicken and I haven't used any of the note pages in the back yet because this is an expensive planner. And I was feeling guilty about it. So that's what I missed about my Traveler's Notebook, is that the inserts in here, they were a couple bucks a piece. I got them from Moleskine and just trimmed them down to size. So I missed not feeling guilty about just using scratch paper. So I'm still using this. I love it. I use it. I take it with me everywhere. It's 7 inches wide by 9 inches tall. And this fits in all of my purses just fine. It's not very heavy. I think I weighed it. It was like 19 ounces or something, which is just over a pound. So it's really still very, very portable. Not too thick, not too heavy. So I'm still loving this, and I've tried a bunch of other planners since I bought this, and I'm still coming back to it. But I wanted to figure out a way to incorporate these two things together, which is what I'm really excited about, and I'm going to tell you guys about that in just a second. The other thing that I've tried was this is the remnants of my InkWELL Press Planner. I actually ended up gutting it. This planner itself is really beautiful. I bought the classic version, which has a column layout just like the Erin Condren, but I didn't need my days broken down into times, and I was feeling overwhelmed when I know when there's nothing written I feel overwhelmed, and when there's too much written I feel overwhelmed. So I was kind of feeling like I was pressured to fill this planner in, and I was having to kind of do my own little hack to it every single week to make it work for me. I was breaking, I didn't use the times. My schedule's pretty mellow right now. So I wasn't using the times for appointments or anything like that. So I was breaking it down into morning, day, and night, just like the Erin Condren had. And it seemed silly to me to have to continue to, adjust this planner in a way that my Erin Condren was already set up as. The paper quality is a dream, you guys. Like, this is, if any of you guys out there are planner or pen snobs, this stuff is fantastic. If I could have this paper in my Erin Condren, it would be a dream come true. There's also a couple other elements of the InkWELL that I really enjoyed. They have this beautiful yearly goals set up, and then this, I actually really like having all my important dates together. So what I did is I took my InkWELL press apart. Here's a gift list too that's really pretty. I took my InkWELL press apart. I photocopied it with my copy printer machine and then shrunk it down to, I think 94% was what I got it down to. And then I printed it on cardstock that I just got from Staples. And so I took the elements of my InkWELL press planner and made it fit inside my Erin Condren. So I haven't punched these and put them in yet, but these are 7x9 sheets now. They're shrunk down just a little bit and printed on nice heavy duty cardstock. And I'm going to insert these into my Erin Condren and basically create a Franken planner that is perfect for me. So there's elements of all the planners that I've tried this year and last year that I really enjoy, but I don't quite have them all in one place yet. So I'm getting there. We're getting closer. Then the last thing I really liked to try, I tried, this is a little Filofax. It was like 20 bucks on Amazon, so I thought I'd give it another shot. The problem I have with Filofax is the A5 was too big. This is the personal size. It's still too small. And I really can't write over these rings. I've tried and I've tried. I hold my pen kind of funny and my hands at like a weird angle. So the rings have always been a problem for me. Plus, this one was cheap, but most of the beautiful Filofaxes are upwards of $100. And it was hard for me to justify taking a $150 planner out of the house because I was afraid I was going to ruin it, which is what drew me to the Traveler's Notebook in the first place. When you take this out and scuff it up and spill things on it, it looks better and better. If you get one little ink mark on your Filofax, it's extremely painful and sad. So I just couldn't justify spending $100 or $150, which is what my Malden cost me, on a planner that I couldn't even take out of the house. So the inserts on this too were just not really what I was wanting either. I really liked this aspect. This is from Studio L2E. These are free printables, and I will link as much of this information below as I can when I'm done with this video. But it's a weekly tracker. So it just says this week, and then you can do the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday thing. So if you have recurring chores or a medication you're taking or something, you can put it in here and then check it off for the days of the week. I'm doing a 30-day smoothie challenge for the month of April, a green smoothie challenge. So this would have been really useful for me to track this down. So the elements of this planner I liked, I found a way to use in my Erin Condren as well. So I took hacks from the Filofax, I took hacks from the InkWELL press, and it's all going into my Erin Condren, which I'll show you in just a second. Let me show you the hack for the checker. I will link this page below as well, but this is just a little skinny tracker that a woman designed. And she has one that's already filled in, but she also has one that's blank. And all I did was just print one off, and they're already sized to fit your bookmark here, and I just used a piece of double-sided tape to stick it on here. So I originally made these with my Silhouette and then printed them and cut them on sticker paper, but it was a pain in the patootie to get off the sticker paper. It just ripped and stuck to the planner, or sorry, to the bookmark, so I don't use that anymore. But yeah, so that's kind of how I hacked that Filofax insert into my Erin Condren. Now, the epiphany that I had yesterday, I've been desperately trying to figure out how to get my Midori back into my regular rotation. But I didn't feel like I needed to, because I carry my Erin Condren with me everywhere. It is extremely portable. It's not heavy at all. It fits in all of my purses. The InkWELL press was way too big and didn't fit, and it was like twice the weight when I weighed it, so that's why I didn't want to carry that one. But I didn't feel like I needed to carry this, which I was writing my planner stuff in and my bullet journaling in, and this, which was also a planner and a bullet journaling system, and my wallet, which had all my cash and my cards and identification and stuff in it. So I was sitting there, I was, fondling my Midori last night, trying to, I'm sorry, I want to bring you back into my life. And I was holding it in one hand, and I grabbed my wallet because we were getting ready to leave to go somewhere, and it was like the clouds parted, and I was like, like you can make this wallet become this traveler's notebook become your wallet. I had everything I needed for it inside of here. I just wasn't using it in the most efficient way. So when you look inside a wallet, what do you have? You have card holders, right? You have a slot for your cash and a slot for your coins. And that's pretty much all a wallet is, right? Well, I had all of that stuff in my traveler's notebook. I just wasn't using it right. So I think I was storing like sticky notes and stuff in here and some stamps, which is definitely a good use for it. But this right here is its own little wallet section. So I have all my cards. I was halfway through making this video earlier and I realized that my driver's license and all of my credit card information was not covered up, so the whole world could see it. So I had to go back and fix that. But this pocket can be used for cash and coins. This pocket can be used for all your credit cards. So I have my ID, my debit and credit cards, work credit card, Costco card, insurance card, and on the back side, I haven't even finished filling it up yet because it's got so much room. But here's like my first aid card, service dog card, things like that. And this is just little mementos from the boy, flowers he sent me and stuff. I kept all the notes. So this traveler's notebook was the same size as my wallet. And I've been carrying this thing around for 6 years and never had an issue with it. So why not make my traveler's notebook my new wallet? And then I have to carry it with me. I needed a reason to get this thing back into my life, and now I have one. Now, one of the things I did miss about the bullet journaling in my Midori, like I said before, was the brain dump. So when I was bullet journaling in the Erin Condren, I was mostly just bullet journaling about things that I wanted to accomplish this week. And so it was more like a task list and not necessarily a bullet journaling system. A bullet journaling system is just a brain dump. So I didn't have a way to, when something came to mind, just scribble it out really fast. So like last night, I was feeling really overwhelmed. I have a lot of stuff that was kind of floating around the old noggin. And it wasn't necessarily to-dos. It was just more of thoughts that were up in my brain space. And I needed a way to write it down. So what did I do? I grabbed my traveler's notebook and I just dumped everything that was in my brain onto this paper. And then I'll come back and sort it out later. But I just needed to get all of this out of my brain before I went to bed that night. So what I did in this traveler's notebook to make it a little bit more useful is I had some extra elastic from when I was making these, and I strung a second elastic through the notebook. So all I did was cut a piece about twice the length of the spine of the notebook, and then I followed the original. See, on the left is the original, on the right is my new elastic. I followed the trail of the original elastic and just made it so that each notebook has its own elastic. It helps it sit a little bit nicer inside of here. I'm not really a huge fan of those rubber band things that you can attach more notebooks in. So this, I didn't want it to be a brick. I didn't want it to be a traveler's notebook and a planner and a, with a calendar and also a journaling page and all that kind of stuff. So this is very simplistic so that I have scratch paper with me wherever I go, as well as everything I had in my wallet. So this is just a little craft folder I made before. I think my other video talks about it a little bit more. This is my bullet journaling insert, which I've been using since last March, and I've kind of not been so good about using it, but now I'm back into it. So here's the bullet journal part. Here's the wallet stuff, and then the back side of the wallet stuff. And then this is my lists insert. So if you guys watched my bullet journaling video, you know what this is. This is for all my lists of things. Books I want to read, recipes I want to try, songs I want to download, things like that, important dates, blah, blah, blah. So now I have the best of both worlds. So this is a bullet journal. This is my calendar that I still take with me. But now I have a necessity to carry this with me because this is my wallet. The only thing that I'm a little concerned about, and I have already investigated ways around this, as even though these plastic pockets are fairly well made, this is pretty durable plastic, I'm concerned that, pulling the cards in and out and opening and closing this zipper all the time might cause these to wear out pretty quickly. They're fairly readily available on Amazon, but I also, I'm like a doomsday prepper when it comes to planner stuff. So if I can't have something that's either permanent or something I can make myself, I freak out. So for whatever reason, God forbid Amazon stops selling these inserts, now I can't use my traveler's notebook as a wallet anymore. So I I use that as an excuse to buy something from Baum Kuchen, which I'll list below. They're a beautiful kind of little boutique type shop, I think up in LA, but they sell traveler's notebooks, accessories and inserts and things like that. They have a leather version of this zip pocket. So it's an all natural leather with an actual sewn in zipper here. And then the card slots are sewn in as well. So that's going to be extremely durable and something that I can repair myself if it, if something happens to it. So it's a little pricey. I think it was about $72, which is, I know twice the cost of a traveler's notebook in the first place, but it's really beautiful. And I think it's going to be really durable, and it's going to, entice me to continue to use this thing as a wallet. So basically what this boils down to is now I have a reason to use this traveler's notebook along with my planner. I was always carrying these two objects always with me. My wallet always came with me, and my planner always came with me. But I wanted this in the picture as well, but I didn't know how to incorporate it without being redundant. So now that's gone. We got the planner. We have the bullet journaling traveler's notebook, which I can use as scratch paper. I can use it as a brain dump. I can use it however I want. And I really, really feel closer to planner piece. I know we talk about that term quite a bit. Planner piece is more of what you make it. And I think it's a journey rather than a destination. It's fun to try all this stuff out. And if you can afford it, more power to you. But yeah, so hopefully this helped you guys figure out a way to incorporate your traveler's notebook with some other kind of planner, whether that's an InkWELL press, an Erin Condren, a day planner, or a Filofax, or whatever it is that you need. I just wanted to be able to carry this with me again, and I think I found a way to do it. So let me know if you guys have any questions, if you have any comments, if there's a video you'd like to see, subscribe below as well, and you guys can check out my other videos as well. And once again, thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. Bye, guys.